I do welcome you to Bible Times. I'm Willard Pless, and we're here talking about Nebuchadnezzar's return for the end of days, and it takes us all the way back to the book of Daniel when he had the dream of the tree and the tree cut down, and talks about for 7 times that Nebuchadnezzar would be down before his full return. And this is what we've been talking about, and we want to talk a little bit more about this because the Bible gives it, and we want to talk about it. And he was taken down. He was taken down for 7 times, the Bible says. And let's talk about this 7 times that he was taken down. So when he was taken down the first time, then Belshazzar took over then, and Belshazzar ruled, and instead of Nebuchadnezzar coming back after Belshazzar, see, the Bible tells us that he was given the ability to return. But he's not going to return until the end time days that he would return. And this is where we are in Bible time here in 2025. And this is what we want to talk about. So after Belshazzar's time, Nebuchadnezzar didn't return. But the Medes took over with King Darius. And so the Medes ruled, and then the Persians took over with King Cyrus. And see, Nebuchadnezzar's still being taken down each time. And then when the Greeks took over with Alexander the Great and so forth, and you can study about that as well, and see, Nebuchadnezzar didn't return at that point. And then when it comes to the Romans' time, when the Romans took over, see, Nebuchadnezzar didn't return at that time. And then when the American control come in, he didn't show up at that time. And then the American thing talks about the feet and the toes, and talks about the 10 horns. And we talked about the 10 horns that went from President Kennedy through Obama. But see, in 2017, that Nebuchadnezzar was revealed. This is when he showed back up and being revealed to the world. And we're in the end time days here. So he's revealed, and he was revealed in President Trump. See, the man Nebuchadnezzar would not return, but the spirit of him would return. And he was revealed in 2017. And Daniel gave the time that he would be revealed is when Israel had come back into the land and rebuilt the land, and in their 69th year that he would be revealed. And that happened in 2017. And that's when President Trump showed up and came to power. And he ruled for 4 years. And then he was taken down in 2021. Now this is the 7th time. When President Trump was taken down, see, that meant Nebuchadnezzar was taken down 7 times. He came back to be revealed to the world. Because, see, this is a new generation. This is a different time. And so he was revealed, and Paul talked about that in 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, about him coming. He talked about the church falling, that the church would be fallen, and the church is fallen. When President Trump showed up, the church had fallen. And see, the church world would be a help in bringing Nebuchadnezzar back to this world. And see, Nebuchadnezzar is the king of Babylon. So Babylon has returned. The Bible teaches this, that when President Trump showed up, and in him is Nebuchadnezzar, and this is when Babylon showed up as well. And President Trump is making Babylon great again. That's what he's doing. See, he's taking America down, because he's doing away with things that America has been. And the Bible teaches that he would even be making war with the Lamb. That's talking about Jesus. The things that Jesus has established in this world, that he will be taken down. He will be destroying those things, taking them away. And that means that he'll be making war with the Lamb and with the Lamb's followers that are part. And see, we need to understand clearly what in the world is going on here. And the Bible gives it plain and clear. This is true. And see, since President Trump came back to power in 2025, see, this is, he's here for the end time. This is the end time. And Daniel told him back in the book of Daniel, when he was talking to Nebuchadnezzar about being taken down, that he'd be taken down to the end time. And then he would return. So he's returned. He's not the same person that's back then. See, Daniel has returned too, but not in the same person. The spirit of Daniel's returned. And see, God told Daniel he would be back in the last days, in the end time. That he'd be back to give clarity of this thing and what's going on in the world. And see, the Bible teaches that Nebuchadnezzar will be back. Babylon will be back. And Daniel will be back. And the Bible teaches that the Apostle John will be back. That the spirit that was in Apostle John will be back as well. And Daniel was told that in Daniel's book in the last chapter, in the last verse, chapter 12 in the last verse. And then John was told that he would be returning in Revelation chapter 10 there in the last verses there, that he would be returning. See, these are the ones that would come and make things clear about what's going on in these end time days. They're they're the ones that'll be returning. Now, the Bible says there'll be 2 witnesses there in Jerusalem, and we're kind of looking to see who those will be. They haven't come to be revealed yet, that we could see yet, but they'll come to be revealed because when Jerusalem is flooded in January here in 2026, that the 2 witnesses will be killed, and their bodies will lay in the street for 3 days, and the world will be rejoicing and sending gifts and rejoicing because they've been doing things in this world, been bringing in plagues and things upon the world. And see, we see the plagues are taking place now. We learn here that in September that this thing is going to be coming to its climax and going to be judged and begin to fall apart. And we know the plagues are happening now. You look at Revelation 15 and 16, that when Nebuchadnezzar's kingdom, or President Trump's kingdom, gets to going, that God's going to send plagues. That'll be the 7 angels with the 7 bowls of wrath that'll be coming, and there'll be plagues upon the seat of the leader here, and that's President Trump. So he's going to have some problems, physical problems, and things are going to start falling apart here as we learn, as we get into September here, and October, November, December, and January. And we've been talking about this, that this is when the judgment's going to begin, and things are going to begin to fall apart. And so you're going to have to pay attention and watch things here, and don't get caught up in this. See, President Trump is going to sign the bill about voter ID. Now, this is going to have a part in the mark of the beast. This is going to be what this thing's going to be about, and how that people are going to have to receive the mark in order to be able to be a part of his kingdom, and being able to vote and have your say and so forth. So pay attention here, because this is coming. And the world's not going to understand what the Bible is teaching. And I'm talking to Bible believers here. That's who I'm talking to. And if you're a Bible believer, you need to believe all the Bible. You need to see everything, and you can't see everything if you don't walk with Jesus and talk with him. You got to walk with Jesus and fellowship with him, because that's the only way that anyone through the whole Bible has been able to see things, and him using them, starting with in the Old Testament, like Enoch and Noah, and coming on to Abraham, and coming on through, and you can follow all of it through the scriptures if you want to. And this is God's book. This is his doings. God is the one that gives knowledge and understanding. And so we hope you'll walk with him, fellowship with him, and talk to him and be a part here in what he's doing. Don't get caught up in this thing that the book of Daniel teaches and the book of Revelation teaches about Nebuchadnezzar's return. And this is when President Trump returned here in 2025. See, that is the 7th he was taken down for the seventh time, and then he returned. And this will take us through the end of days. And so Jesus is going to be coming soon. So talk to him and learn the truth, and let Jesus be in your heart, and fellowship with him, and look forward to his coming, because he's coming soon. And the Bible definitely gives this. And so we want to give things as clear as we can. And so God bless you, and you have a great day.